in the mid matchup, you know, Arbed and Lal on two. Two sort of the best mid heroes of the patch, right? Incredibly explosive. You know, who's going to do more? Lal on the Pango or Arbed on his Spirit? So Arbed, even in the loss of this series, he's had a pretty good track record with his mid lane performances.
See this level 1 setting up for tour. Won't be able to find him. And yeah, I'm torn because I think both drafts had a lot of merit. I do think I like Shopify's a little bit better just because of how much there really is. It feels like to control the Pango. But let's see if that actually ends up happening, because I think in this tournament we've seen a lot of times, even when this hero has like 6 different counters, he still can pop off. So I'm going to be looking at Laurel, see how much he's able to get done, if he's going to be able to get good Linken's timings and stuff like that, because there's Rupture, there's Silence from Spirit, there's Silence from Phantom, there's so many things that he has to deal with. Even the root, of course, that comes out, the leash from the Soulbind. Fly could be in some trouble here.
Yeah, they got the blood grenade out upon him. He's got the blood right. We'll hit the 2 of them, but nothing to stop Fly from going down. First blood for Collapse.
As soon as that first Bramble lands, it's just an instant kill. And that's actually pretty huge, because I believe they bought the wave just immediately gets taken out too.
They did. They blocked it.
They blocked it, right? So yeah, it's easy. That wave's gonna be shoved out. He will be able to clean up the bird. Does have the level 2, but the position in the lane now, it's gonna be pretty great there for Spirit to be able to get aggressive.
And a pretty good aggressive lane combo, these two, the Beastmaster and the Willow.
Oh yeah, this is the Bet Boom special. Hey, even the Spirit special. Mira did struggle a lot on the Dark Willow.
It was a rough game too for him.
Yeah, and definitely quite a bit of forms of similarities in control, especially when there's an Earth Spirit in the game. Very similar to a Primal Beast to kill a hero like Willow. I feel like this game could potentially be another one of those like Earth Spirit shows, right? I think Purge mentioned it toward the end. Limited disables across the board.
Yeah, it certainly could be, with how Arbed's been playing so far.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal. That Primal Beast performance is one of the best ones I've seen in a long time. And he went for a cool build. Like I was with Fear as well too, like questioning a little bit about the blink, and he made it all work because he got that timing so good. And this lane overall, the Bloodseeker, I feel like it's probably, at least for me, the best carry to play versus the Beastmaster in the lane and overall. Inside the game, you don't really care about this harassment. You can always trade effectively.
Yeah, Hannah, how about up on the top lane? I mean, how easy of a lane is this for Yatoro? I mean, is it easy at all? Can they put pressure on sort of TB?
You can slow him down a little bit. Wave of Terror is annoying, attack damage reduction and stuff like that. But Miposhka's playing Enchantress, so I think that's one of these, these 5 positions that just usually ends up just guaranteeing that the lane goes pretty damn well. Centaur's on the rise, though. This hero has been winning a lot of games. So if they can get that connection, perhaps, but I just don't see it versus an Enchantress, especially if he has a camp open and he's got the Satyr, so Saber's got no mana. Mira.
Oh, nice. Hiding behind the branch.
Fancy.
You were doing very well. I'm very proud of you.
Nicely done, Fly. Lotus Pool. Mira. Should be able to claim this one. Well, on the top side, though, Saberlight will be able to claim that one. So now he will have mana to potentially go for some type of setup onto Yatoro. But still feels hard to get this kill onto the TB. Mid so far.
Pretty even.
Yep, dead even.
Dire structures are fortified.
Laurel is... Ooh, he actually goes for the kill.
Maybe a connection there might have got him the kill.
Would have been close.
Top lane Yatoro.
He actually is potentially going to go down.
They're going to be able to take him out.
Okay.
Not something you expect to see, right, with the setup of the lanes.
No, the level 2 stun, though, does catch him off guard.
None for you.
Oh, baby. Big burst damage. He even bought the Belt of Strength. That's why I thought like he might be okay versus the burst damage up here. A Bracer and a Belt of Strength on the TB to deal with the burst, but actually not enough. Chamberlain's crit. Hot stuff.
Oh, it's easy.
Ooh.
Walks into the Bramble.
Got 9 stick. Gonna be forced to use it.
Axes. Oh, I mean, RT's living on the edge here.
Is that the healing? 88. Oh my god, if he gets hit by the Bramble!
Oh, no!
I got him. What a connection. Both carries. Actually struggling a bit here.
That was a fair few seconds of despair there for Arteezy.
And now Fly potentially also going to get walked down. Oh, yeah. 4 hit.
Dire's middle tower.
And the Hawks in. This bottom lane just got a whole lot harder for Shopify Rebellion off the back of those couple of moves.
Arteezy just getting, I mean, beautiful shot there from Mira, getting the Bramble connection. Both carries actually struggling, but Yatoro, after his death, is actually recovering. Saberlight now also potentially is going to go down up here, these right clicks.
Oh, the stun.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes, JK.
He just goes back in and kills it.
Yataro's better. It went down. What happened here?
Okay. There's a little water in still. I'll just get both of them.
Did he get both? Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. Poor old Lal.
All right, this is a chaotic start already here. 5 kills back-to-back lanes. Kills all over the place. Fly.
Right. We'll get Shadow Realm off in time. See if Arteezy wants to continue to try for aggressive afterwards. He won't.
Collapse brings himself down to Mango. He's pretty low on mana down here. Not opting for any type of stick or wand on the Beastmaster right now, so not able to actually spam as much as I think he'd want to. He's slowing down his last hit. They're actually getting aggro. Collapse.
So they can do it with the blood right.
It's a bit too tanky though for Arteezy. The helm
has to be careful how he commits here, Arteezy.
That armor kicking in. Another stroke connect.
Healing up a little bit off the creeps.
He's speedy too. 450 MS right now.
He's going to be so tempted to get back in on there, but he's respecting the two of them.
He's definitely going to go for it. At least tries to zone them away. We'll be able to secure that Lotus for Fly. Pushka actually able to find himself a solo kill onto Crit.
Getting her over towards these power in spawns. Arbet will still manage to get it for himself. Of course, he's got that DD ready.
Bounty.
Can make any moves with it, but eyes back over towards the mid. But it's getting harder and harder to trap Lal.
Look at the runes activated. Just from the bounties and everything. Abed, they're trying to set him up for this success. Even filling up his bottle, even though he got all the fill-ups. Instantly smoke him off. They want to go for a kill onto Yatoro, I think.
Yatoro would be the big catch.
Yeah.
And a relatively easy one if Arbet's able to get the angle in on him. Looks like he's got plans elsewhere. He's going to start moving towards bottom.
Okay, maybe seeing that they're getting this dive play and the Wisdom Rune is coming up soon.
Get away with this dive and see if TSpirit bring any backup in.
Up a glyph.
I mean, it's a fight for the Wisdom Rune at the same time. Up top, Slow will connect on to Collapse, but Arteezy's taking tower hits. He'll have to back away.
Ends up getting it. Crit. He will be able to.
No. Just.
Looks like Collapse is able to step back from this. They weren't quite able to keep the Beastmaster locked down. Spirit, they'll avoid the gank.
God, though. Pressure everywhere. But Yatoro, after that one death, he has fully... It's still big that they got that one kill up there. I really didn't think that they were going to be able to get him since he went for the strength build, but... pretty even across the board. Only a little bit behind there on Saberlight. But Laurel having a really, really good start in this laning phase. Orbital Corrosion's already done. He's level 7. Even though Abed's been able to get every single one of these runes, Laurel, he's holding his own.
Arteezy has hit the 6.
Okay. Collapse is the one getting aggro on him, though, with this creep.
He's going to stand with a rupture. No, a Bramble's going to catch him again.
Again!
Able to snipe Arteezy there with a Bramble into the Shadow Realm hit.
Mira just needed to warm up on the Willow the first game, it seems
I mean,
like.
yeah, he's getting in the head of Arteezy in this laning stage.
Every single one of these have connected. He's level 5 now at this point. A very early level 6 is going to be hit. Not the deaths I think Arteezy expected in this lane setup, playing versus the Beastmaster, but some beautiful catches from Spirit. That's going to enable Yatoro quite a lot here to be able to get this farm advantage. That was a cool play also. Miposhka sending that Wild Wing down bottom, right, just to play with that Beast. Otherwise, that was his Dominator, sorry.
He's looking for revenge.
Can he get the kill?
I mean, Mira might kill Fly off. Shadow Realm once again. Stampy's there to try and get Fly away and allow him to chase down Collapse, but the Hawk holds Arteezy back, and Mira still kills off Fly.
And Arteezy has to be careful himself again. Mira is making the way down. Crit also getting the flank around.
See what Arbe can do here. Oh, Lal. He's actually going to block off the roll forward, so Collapse is going to be perfectly fine. Lal turns with the shield crash of his watch buckle, and he's ready with the Rolling Thunder. Arbe trying his best to dodge it, attempts to roll away. See if Lal can continue to chase him down here as he can. Catches him once more, and a final swashbuckle to seal the deal. Takes Arbet out. Stun into the blood bright.
Arteezy careful.
Wants to get back in and get the kill and won't get it. Does have Rupture at the ready. Turns towards Lal.
Okay.
He's very low himself though, Arteezy. Has to be careful how he commits it.
Ready, smiley face. Alrighty, and let's see.
Let's see if they can kill him. Looking like they can. Yep. Give it to Arteezy, they can. Arteezy gets the heal. He might be able to look for more. Come out there towards Collapse. I mean, Collapse is still level 5, so no threat of a roar if Arteezy can get to him.
Middle tower is under attack.
Poshka's turned up.
Trying to find Crit.
TZ, can he get another one? Push is gonna heal up. Doesn't look like it. Mira coming back. Our TZ's like, oh god, it's Mira. Gotta run. All right, we'll be able to finish off Laurel. Good TP in there from Fly.
Oh, Mira.
Oh!
Raindrop.
Does reveal a ward as well too with that, so they're gonna know it's in the area somewhere around their bottom. Collapse now 6 has been hit, has the roar available. Doesn't actually have mana, just kidding. Spawns the boar.
There you go.
They're looking to dive forward here anyway.
He's got the setup, and Mira, he's got the fear coming in from the side. He catches the two of them. He's going down again.
He really just needed this warm up. Holy crap, Mira. Perfect connection again.
This Willow's destroying them.
Yeah.
Absolutely destroying them. 3, 1, and 5. Been involved in 8 of the 9 kills, and pretty much 8 of the 9 kills he's been responsible for setting up.
Yep. Doing the majority of the damage in all of them as well too, besides just the control. Giving all space, Yatoro, he's just that one death. He's getting a lot of opportunities to just sit back and farm, use illusions. The beauty of Terrorblade, doesn't have to really show himself to be able to get that farm, while Bloodseeker has to always show. Now the tower, likely to fall. They're actually bringing RTZ down again. The tower's dead already.
Roar is at the ready.
Okay.
He's going to open up with the Rupture onto Collapse. Collapse. He's heading out through the portal, through the Twin Gate. And he's away.
Is under attack.
Away he goes. They'll lose crit. Saberlight, he knows it. He's going back for it again. He's got
no way.
He's going in and out of this Twin Gate spot.
He's got nowhere to go.
But there's nowhere to run. They will get him, despite his best efforts to jump back and forth across the map.
But they're doing so much that they're getting all these kills. Mira might just be able to find another one.
Oh, I think so. He's in with the Bedlam on top of Fly. Another kill for the Willow.
And Fancy Tumbler dodges the boulder smash as well. Arteezy's turned up top. Laurel.
He's going to be popped. They're going to be able to connect for the side. Larl's coming in.
He's got the flank.
I bet he's going to get the jump first. Larl swashbuckle over towards Arteezy. Rolling Thunder ready to help finish him off. Yatoro takes Arteezy down.
Stops the roll as well. Yatoro.
He's opting away from trying to commit for more here, but the magnetize out from Arbed. They'll back off.
He's too tanky. Can't commit forward.
4K lead now, though. It's quite the difference coming out between the carries. 4 deaths already on Arteezy. It's a rough start.
Rough start, and so far the rotations for Laurel a little bit more successful than Abed as another move. Saberlight shows up, and he's gone.
Yeah, he's across the map. He's over towards the mid. Saberlight taken out.
Oh boy, these towers are dropping quick enough. Crit 2.
They're racking up the kills now, TSpirit. Taking down the towers.
Has fallen.
Oh, the Pango. Laurel, even though he's versus this Earth Spirit and everything, he's getting so much.
Is he going to do it again here? I think he might.
Wow. Okay.
It's getting out of control.
Is under attack.
These are just individual plays that are completely out of control, really, Spirit. 11 of those kills Mira has been a part of.
Is under attack.
He pretty much has the Yules already done. This is going to be one of the earliest Yules you see on a Willow. That's going to be very annoying for something like an Earth Spirit to play against as well, too. Talking about perhaps some limited catch in some forms. Haven't seen that at all, and now it's going to be a free catch every time. You Yules him up, drop your Bramble right on top of him, too. That control's going to be there. That Spirit is crushing this early game.
How does Shopify slow things down?
The blink on Saberlight is probably going to be the most crucial one now at this point, because I think for Abed, it's starting to get a lot more risky for him to just roll into these fights, as we're seeing.
We've got the supports. They're thinking about trying to make some solo plays here. It's just the two of them. Saberlight pops the Stampede. The Impetus is still going to hit hard, and they'll hit hard enough for them to get the killers. The two of them, Meposhka and Mira, are causing absolute nightmares here for Shopify.
Absolutely everywhere. 4-1 and 2 on Meposhka, 6-1 and 6. Mira continuing to be that MVP. And there's that defusal timing. Hasn't really been slowed down whatsoever this game. And there's definitely some fragile heroes. Venge, Grim, even the Earth Spirit at this point is fairly fragile versus this Pango. In a way of, you know, the defusal is just going to ruin any type of potential that he wants to go for with his mana pool being so low. Pressure everywhere. Creeps now, even sieging bottom tier 2.
Let's just go from Spirit. Smoke up here from the two of them, Lal and Mira.
Oh my, I mean, look at this Mira and Laurel again.
They'll get crit.
Mira will give that one to Laurel. He was going to take it, but doesn't end up doing so. This is one of those games where it's like, Collapse is still 3-1 and 7, but it feels like one of the quieter games from him. His team is just making the moves now. Hot stuff. Manta already finished up onto Yatoro. Any concerns of silences or anything no longer existent.
Poshka and Mira, they're ready to kill again.
Attack.
Or at least try to. They'll get the Yule set up here around the tier 2 tower. They're not scared of fighting this close towards the half of Shopify Rebellion's base.
And they got the Hurricane.
And they've got the kill. Saberlight goes down. They might lose Miposhka for this one, but it's a support for the offlane.
Double rupture.
It is there. The fear's attempted, but the swap comes in. Crit swaps Mira back. Mira, can he still get the fear off? He can, but he will die. They take Mira down. Crits in on top of Yatoro. But Yatoro with the Metamorphosis out can easily tackle him. He's getting chased by Arteezy.
Can he finish him? Should be able to.
Oh, it's a big one. Big kill for Arteezy there on the cleanup.
Illusion's chasing him.
He's fine.
Fine.
That's a big one to get there. Being able to chase him down solo in the mid. Meanwhile, Lyle, they'll pick up another. Or maybe not. Stampede.
Maybe not.
Saberlight ready to save the day there for Fly.
Great connection. Double rupture, double swap. They get that big damage onto it there. Won't be able to finish off anybody besides that. Oh, sorry, besides Mira and Yatoro, but some good big kills that they need to get at this point when they're this far behind.
For Arteezy. Definitely helps him on the path to recovery this game.
Yeah, and he gets the big kill, right? The solo XP onto Yatoro, almost level 12 now onto this Bloodseeker.
Definite starts of a comeback.
They need this blink, and Saberlight, he's now got it. So that potential for the combos gonna continue to rise there for the side of Shopify. And Laro's game is, honestly, it's beautiful. He's got this defusal timing, and this means that his Linken's timing is going to come that much faster also to deal with these rupture
supports, though. Miposhka and Mira on the hunt again.
All right.
Just nowhere safe when these two are making the moves around the map.
Laro.
And they're going to look towards him, Abed.
He's got a haste rune.
He's got enough control here with the silence. Another stun. There's the Phantom as he breaks down upon him. Saberlight jumps in and manages to take Lal out. Roll forward. Magic missile to set up. Shopify Rebellion. They can try and look for more. Poshka turning towards Crit. Might be able to bring Crit down on the way out, and with the help of the illusions, he will. In fact, Miposhka, he's not even going to go down. He's still alive.
Very deep forward.
Pretty deep here, but he's got more roles to play with. Kicks back Yatoro as well. He can keep his distance. Fear.
It's going to pull him right back in.
He's going to catch him. Bedlam as well coming out from Mira. Saberlight ready to jump forward with the Who Stomps to hold back the Willow. Further TP's coming in from Shopify. They want to try and keep this fight going. If they can kill Mira, it's quite the kill. Considering how much Mira's been able to pick up so far this game, they'll end him.
Nicely done. Great kick there from Abed, pushing them back in toward the tower. Good attempted fear there from Mira, but that's the blink reveal from Saberlight also coming into play. Good strike back there from Shop.
Yeah, they're closing the gap. This game was starting to get out of control, but Shopify Rebellion beginning to pull it back in their favor.
And Abed, he did go for Midas, so it is going to start racking up. They're looking to close strike again.
Look at the jump on Yatoro. There is no escape here for this Terrorblade. Abed gets the cleanup touch there. Onto Yatoro. They're making moves. They're getting aggressive, and they're bringing this game back towards them.
Great vision that they've been able to place down in those last few moments. I don't think Yatoro's probably like, when the hell did they place that ward down? But it's been there actually for, what, almost 4 minutes. Good little aggressive play.
It's just go, go, go. And Mira, he's been found. They'll get the setup into the Blood Bright. It's going to be Mira going down again. Arteezy allowed to finish that off. 2 times now that Mira's been taken out. And as I said, with the start that he had, these kills, they're worth a lot.
Abed's starting to get these connections. Looking for more.
I mean, it's go, go, go again. Shopify Rebellion Fly. He'll get spotted on the front. We'll see if the rest of Shopify want to try and help out. They'll let Fly fall with the Rolling Thunder coming out from Lyle. Abed attempts to roll away, but the Rolling Thunder will clip him.
He's getting controlled.
It's a good spot here for Lyle. Roar out of this for Abed.
Ooh. Doesn't need it.
He can't get away from this one. Maybe they can find more. They've got the slow on to Crit. TSpirit.
Back to business.
Find a third kill out of this, and they've got a bit of a push that they can get started down this mid lane.
A huge
Dora
push.
with the Metamorphosis.
Collapse also, the helm is finished, so he still has Roar at the ready too if somebody does step up. This tower likely to fall. 18 minutes in, a lot of action. Back and forth, but still in favor of TSpirit for now.
Is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
This TV's always going to be well and truly enabled with all these auras that are being picked up. On the other side, it's the issue about the Centaur. He has to build for himself. So Beastmaster tends to build, he builds for himself, but it builds for the team. They're going to get this ancient stack as well too. So yeah, Yatoro going to be really buffed up this game. And that is, I mean, he's getting closer and closer toward this Scotty. Can they get a catch on to him?
Arteezy do this man to dodge off the missile. He'll work it off.
Wow, he didn't even have vision there.
Radiant's
real quick.
He was ready for that one.
Yeah. Laurel, Linken's is done. Gets blessed with the Orb of Destruction as well too. Still continuing to have a, I mean, wonderful game on this Pango.
Radiant's bottom tower is
And going to be harder and harder for them to get that control onto him, get these ruptures, and just prevent him from wreaking havoc.
Amazing what you'll find.
Abed starting to feel like he does need this BKB pretty soon versus all this control that's coming out from Spirit. And they will be able to hit a multiple timing of it. They should have 2 BKBs that come out at the same time from Shopify, so...
He's gonna get found.
Farewell. I mean, Poshka is truly... the supports are truly scaling so hard on Spirit. I mean, this Enchantress is really going to deal quite a lot of damage if he gets ignored inside of these fights. Level 12 already picked up. Dragonlance done. Does he get the Grove Bow? He did not. Blink now for Collapse and right into this Roche Pit. A pretty difficult place for Shopify to contest. They don't have the 2 BKBs. If they had Abeds, perhaps, but... They're continuing to kick up that tempo.
Mira with his own Blink Dagger done, so even harder to catch if he can get the Shadow Realm off. We'll have a lot of options to escape. Crimson Guard done for Saberlight. With that amongst the BKBs, particularly Arteezy's, it's going to give them a pretty good fighting chance if they can pull together a team fight.
Yeah, it'll block it decent, but there's just so much overwhelming damage is the issue on Spirit. It's not like they're just physical. They have magical, physical, pure, everything pretty much on their draft. So see if that Crimson Guard is going to pay off or not.
$12K lead.
Big one.
Right there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just zooming ahead.
Timings for Yotaro are just going to be that much quicker too. Yeah, Scotty, it's done. Very durable. And Laurel with this Aegis protection also. I mean, how much they'll have to commit so much to try to kill this Pango on these side of these fights.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They may have their BKBs, but I don't think it's going to be too tempting to look for a fight right now whilst that Aegis is there on Spirit.
They have so much, like I said, so much mixed damage.
Yep.
So yeah, the BKBs feel necessary for them to try to go for one. But yeah, if they run into this at this point, Yotoro's damage is super high with all this buff up from the Pango, from the Beastmaster, etc. Feels like they're just going to need a bit more time here, at least until that Aegis does expire.
Mira.
Another catch. Absolute menace.
Top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
I'll get a tier 1. They can try and go for more if they want to stick around for this push. It's
absolutely
hard to see what Shopify Rebellion will do in response right now.
Yep, and they can take away the Tormentor as well too. Only 22 minutes in. Yotaro massive at this point.
Top tower is under attack.
Has the med at the ready if a fight does kick off. Collapse. And yeah, Collapse is just dealing with the bottom wave as well too. They have all 3 waves shoved in onto the side of Shopify right now. Commander dies in seconds. And Miposhka gets... we said that... yeah, he's going to have definitely some scaling coming up from Miposhka. He gets given the shard as well too for some sprinks. Collapse on the hunt.
He could do something here.
Oh, he's got the roar at the ready as soon as that
Easy for the blink. BKB comes out, but the roar's there, and the physical damage. Is it enough? He's running. He's whipped, but they got him.
And he's gone. Huge kill. Collapse. Stalking Arteezy that whole time. And Abed also, in the meanwhile, had to use his BKB to get out. Spirit full control of the map now.
Is under attack.
Both BKBs popped, Stampede popped as well, but nothing to be done. The creep wave coming in on the bottom lane. Spirit ready to take away that final tier 2 tower.
Even poking mid with Miposhka and Laurel a little bit here.
Radiant's bottom tower.
How long are left on the meta? They still got, what, like 15 seconds or so? They could poke a little bit here.
Miro's on the hunt there for fly.
And look at Laurel. I mean, with the shield rune, he just feels like he can jump in. He still has 90 seconds or so on this Aegis.
I mean, who goes in? How do they stop this push?
Break the Lincolns and try to get him swapped into some dangerous position.
I guess they're respecting the respawn of Arteezy. They're backing off.
You got to always watch out. As we've seen a couple of times, these swaps, they can be game-winning. Or at least attempts of comebacks.
He's going to look for it here. He's going to get the swap onto Yotaro. I don't know if they can burst through this terribly, though. He's looking pretty beefy. It's already perfectly fine.
I love Shield Rune Pango. It looks so cool.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And outside of the base, Saberlight trying to fall pretty low here to the harass of Lal and Mira. They've got the bramble upon him. Saberlight gets to the high ground. He's been caught by the roll. They caught Abed outside of the base into the fear. Not a chance for Abed to get back up to the safety of the high ground. He's out for 40.
He's kind of standing there too. An easy roar there for Collapse to get the setup, and now, yeah, buildings. They still have Glyph available.
And Lyle's just chilling on the high ground.
But an aggressive Glyph here post from the side.
In a matter of Arteezy. Get the stun out of the two of them. These are the illusions right. They've got the two supports. They go for more. Stamping for Stabilite. They'll soul bind the two cores together. Get the silence out. Crit. One back gets Toro. As well. Lyle's got the one. Toro get the Sunder off. Arteezy puts the BKB. He's trying to stay on top of Yatoro.
He's in trouble.
Out the base with the rest to continue. They'll run down the Terrorblade. Yatoro trying to keep his distance for slow. Holding back Arteezy, but the magic missile comes out. Wave of terror for Crit. Finishes Yatoro off. But Arteezy, he'll fall in return. Out for 50. Lyle and Collapse. They're ready to turn back in on them. They'll take out Arteezy and they'll take out Crit. Saberlight jumping outside of the base with the opening on towards Lyle Ahmed. He'll go forward with the roll. Ends up catching Collapse. Gets the kick back into the double edge. Collapse caught by the stun. BKBs at the ready. Collapse. He's just going to right-click Saberlight down, or at least try to. Can he bring him down? With the help of the Swashbuckler from Lola, get the kill. Ahmed keeping the magnetize going, though, will allow them to still take down Collapse. It's a bit of a cleanup. Ahmed may not be done yet. He's looking for Lyle, but the Rolling Thunder and the TP will keep Lyle safe. Shopify Rebellion, they'll hold the defense.
Striking back pretty decently there off the back of these swaps. Nice little double rupture play there. They almost get Yatoro actually saved, just running away. But
Mira
get the final kill, and Mira, he's set up.
Thinking about going for something. He'll get a courier snipe, and that was the gem. Down on the deck, Mira, he's able to grab it, and he's going to be taking this one out. But they've got to kill him for this.
And he's actually just going for the kill at the fly, the silence though.
I mean, they have to punish this. They cannot allow him to get away with the gem, and they'll catch him. They'll make sure Mira does not get away with that.
Okay, nicely done there. Something they'll always have to watch out, Spirit. Yeah, the double rupture plays, the double swaps, especially when you're going for breaking this high ground.
I mean, it's an impressive hold for a team that's down 15k and against a push that was coming in with an Aegis. Spirit, they don't even get the tier 3 tower, so Shopify Rebellion can pull that sort of hold off whilst from behind. Definitely, you know, there's a decent hope for them coming into the later stages of this game.
And the item that Fear was talking about, the Aghanims is finished up on the Grimstroke, so it does have the potential to make these illusions, this Dark Portrait of the TB as well, that perhaps could be enough. Still a ways away from them being able to take these straight-on fights, but definitely seeing them being able to take these fights if it's inside their base.
I mean, if they can hold like that, it's definitely going to make Team Spirit have sort of second thoughts about how they proceed for the high ground.
Laurel did get a massive power spike, though, during that fight. Yes, they got Yatoro, but I think Laurel got like 3 levels or more, and he got a full Aghanim, so his potential is still pretty ridiculous inside of these fights. So seeing him get ignored a little bit, and he's able to actually just clear out both of the supports pretty easy. And he has a Titan Sliver now as well. Still quite a bit of work cut out for the side of Shopify to inch their way back into this one, but not too bad there on that high ground. Glyphs were popped. Toro still kind of inching around down on the bottom side. If a fight kicks off around top, Yatoro might just go for the push. His illusions already are starting to take out the tier 3.
Everyone's going to start it. They get the rolling. They come to the back lines. They pop the stampede, but the Fear's going to rush back the Stencil. They roll forward. In onto Lyle. He's picking about the rolling, but he's caught by the Stencil. Roll comes out onto Arteezy. The swap's there for Crit. Gets Arteezy down to the low ground. Arteezy's going to be fine for now. Yatoro will finish off Crit. Still trying to keep the fight going. Goes in one spot with another. Who's stopped? Abed rolling forward as well. Closes the gap onto Yatoro. Silence comes out. Abed doing a lot of damage. He'll have to step back for now. Rolls out to the side. Saberlight. Another stun on towards Miposhka. See if they can get the rest of them out there. They can. Blink out in time from Saberlight.
Laurel very low.
I mean, Mira started to try and play around with Fly. Not easy. I mean, he's speeding around, but he's incredibly low HP. Saberlight will opt for the TP away. Nothing to stop it. Ooh, a lot of spells thrown down. Both teams losing one hero. Team Spirit losing the bigger one. They lose their mid. They lose Laurel.
A great connection. They got like the rupture. They got the full control onto Laurel this time around. Yatoro also drops very, very low. Both teams kind of thinking about trying to go back in there.
Again, it's just very impressive that Shopify's pulling off these sort of plays, these sort of moves whilst being down 17k. That net worth lead, we're not feeling it in these fights.
No. just great connections, great numbers, and great positioning that they were able to find there. It was all 5 heroes from Shopify. Yatoro TP'd in afterwards. Go for that type of cleanup. Didn't end up finishing off the tier 3, but he got, I think, an extra 700 damage or so onto it. Going again. Trying to take opportunities.
I mean, why not? The last few plays, the defense went well. The attempt at a fight outside of the base, that went well as well.
They can fight more frequently than the side of TSpirit, it feels like, just because Yatoro's meta's on cooldown. If they can get these catches, if they can get Laurel in particular at the start of the fight, that's the key here for Shopify. Laurel bailing away.
Are they going to find him?
Another kill.
Hero's gone. The rest of the team, do they really want to stick around on Spirit? Yatoro, he's going to opt for the twin gate. Abed, good read to try and get the stun, but he was out in time, Yatoro. And again, Abed on point with the direction of the rolls, but not quite in time to stop either of the escapes.
Roshan, prime for the picking here. 20 seconds until meta. It looks like Spirit, they are starting to get themselves down here. Yatoro doesn't have the TP, but he has a twin gate if he wants to take it. But the Rosh is dying fast. Don't think they make it in time.
That doesn't look like they'll try.
Big moves from Shopify, even at this deficit, again and again.
It really is the impressive thing. It feels like they're in control of the game, despite the fact that Spirit is so far ahead on the numbers.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they're getting shaken up as Spirit.
Oh, the creep.
Pulling out the moves.
Yeah, creep. They will stun it up. Won't be able to finish that one off. Spirit. Gonna play around this ward here. They're looking to maybe catch on the retreat. There's a very good aggressive ward that's placed from them that's going to see everybody from the side of Shopify.
Shopify don't have RTZ.
Precious bump.
Yatoro has a
Chris
DD as
out
well.
his full retreat here for Shopify. Do they all get out? Fly's going to get left behind. They'll be okay with that, Shopify. They were lucky to not lose more there. It's just Fly that gets caught.
Oh, wow. I've never seen that picked up before. Kaya Sanj on Centaur.
Hell yeah, going for that spell out.
I mean, the shard, you know, it's the damage and everything. Longer fights can be pretty cool.
Nice. Hitting some good hoof stomps and does survive for quite a bit, getting double edge off the double edge. Mid lane Abed's forced to BKB.
They forced both BKB and they forced a Stampede with the Rolling Thunder. Toro still has the meta at the ready for the fight.
Do Spirit want to push into this Aegis and Cheese?
I mean, they're probably still feeling quite strong in the fights if they're the ones who are actually able to start it. It's just multiple times now. It's been Shopify who've actually been starting these fights either with swaps or just these roll-ins, getting into the Rupture follow-ups. It's a collapse. I mean, he's very close to the Hex, so that's going to make it quite a bit easier for them to get these jumps. Then he can save the roar for those BKB targets. Kind of cool, too. He actually took the... I don't think I ever see anyone take that talent, but maybe I'm wrong. The 35 boar attack damage. I always see the alpha aura, but whatever. Shopify.
They're good to go again.
Yep.
They have this Aegis. They want to use it. They've taken good fights without an Aegis. Now they can do it with.
Yep. And look at the positioning. Fly has to stay in the back because he's got that Dark Portrait. He's the one who can get that potential to be able to bring down Yatoro a lot easier. Got good cast range too with this headband.
Dire are scanning.
Get another connection here.
Been hit by the scan.
Does clip him.
Spirit know the position.
Ooh.
Dire's middle tower
Very attempts to play forward. They'll see the illusion.
I think he'll be taking the walk back to base.
No.
Yeah, he's heading out of this area. Wants to rejoin the rest of the team.
That's scan.
Good time to do so.
Scan from earlier, giving him that awareness so he can back over.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Spirit, smoke at the ready. Age is still 2 minutes.
They can get the jump and blow up one of these cores. Things could spiral out of control pretty fast for Shopify in the team fight. Team Spirit.
Initiations will be key. Time Warp Aura online also too. This is actually a pretty strong one, I would say, with the Pango. This cooldown reduction creep. If the Pango isn't addressed early on in the fights, the amount of swashbuckles and everything he's going to be able to get off is pretty crazy. Rarely do I actually like this creep, but I think in this instance it looks pretty nice.
Radiant are scanning.
Shopify avoiding the move completely. That's what the completed Octarine for Abed. Really paying off this game, this Midas pickup.
It's
time round for
D1.
Spirit.
Nicely done there, Abed. close to the 20 talent, too. These talents do start to add up. Get to that realm, so if they keep the state like this until they get these 25s in particular and stuff too. The Spirit 25 is one of the stronger ones.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Even though it's that 20k deficit, Shopify continuing to impress in this one.
Dire's middle tower has
Just a
fallen.
minute left on the Aegis. He's in the mid, stabilize.
Whoa.
He's going to show himself.
Not bad.
Collapse not wanting to jump in on either of these yet.
Both teams very patient.
They know that Shopify's prepared for a fight, waiting on the high ground.
Aegis 45 seconds. Shopify
They're going to try for the smoke wrap around, catch them from behind.
trying to take advantage of this timing here.
Radiant's bottom
Can they
tower
catch Laurel?
is under
I don't know if Team Spirit's going to expect this. I think Spirit might still think that Shopify's over on their triangle.
TZ's going to TP into the front too. The Wave of Terror comes in though.
Stun on the two of them, Lara. Look at the Rolling Thunder off. I bet he's going to go straight in towards the Enchantress. See if they can burst through Maposhka. Maposhka still like to get out of the Spirit Vest. Return with the roar and the control and the damage from Vishtor. It's enough to clean up the two of them.
Uh-oh. This initiation did not work. Arteezy.
He's not getting out. There's the Aegis. They've got to use the buybacks. He'll have a second life and he does have BKB ready. Can they get any kills here or can Spirit get out? Zabed, he's in with the chase. Yatoro sneaking around with the Silver Edge. He's got eyes on Arteezy. He just
Oh my god, no way.
Think of Yatoro.
He got him alone.
It's an easy one for him. As he takes him down. It's going to be a dieback from Crit. Saberlight flying Abed. Seeing what they can continue to find
Radiant's
outside
middle tower is
the
under
confines of the
attack.
base. They'll get another in the form of Mira.
What a
But with
play.
kills like that for Yatoro, just able to finish off Arteezy and walk away. And of course, the end of that fight, Arteezy did also commit a buyback. A very, very expensive loss there in that Team 5 for Shopify. 4 buybacks coming out.
As clean as close as they've kept it all this time. One fight. Spirit just get a massive one. The Enchantress is the one who's initiated on it. Laurel gets a free initiation. He just jumps right on top of Fly, gets him down very low. Fly actually got the portrait off, but it actually didn't end up mattering at that point already in the fight. Laurel gets full control. And Yatoro's just able to, stand and fight strong.
It just took a little too long to take down Maposhka.
Yeah.
Already threatened him at the start of this. And Yatoro, of course, with all the farm that he has coming into his 27k net worth, far beyond anything any of the other cores have. He just completely destroys them.
And Arteezy in that fight, like, it was literally, he just got stuck in a bramble, got stuck in another bramble, pops his BKB, runs around, and then Yatoro solo kills him, so... Whew. A tough one for our tour.
This will come.
Smiles out here from Spirit. Now, after that fight, they can really feel the lead that they have.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Mira.
Once again, I get another. It's a BKB.
They're bringing in the mass TPs. Can they chase Arbed? BKB,
Bash.
out.
Nope.
Mira might die. That was close there with the magnetize the Spirit Vessel.
Absurd amount of damage. Did he bash a creep or something like that? I think it was on cooldown maybe.
Collapse is making his way down here to join forces with Maposhka. There's a lot of backup for Arteezy though.
I mean, Arteezy has to be very careful. He's quite fragile at this point. He just runs right in.
Okay. All right.
He wants a bigger one.
I mean, he's going to have to
Aurora.
use the Roar. We'll get him. But it'll take a BKB charge and a Roar commitment there from Collapse.
He was looking for the +1. Wasn't able to quite find it. Roche will find out in 30 seconds. Tier 4 neutrals. Abed finds a really good one, but so does Laurel.
Deepest thanks.
He don't have a
Radiant's
TP.
middle
Oh, he don't have a
tower
TP.
is
He
under
don't have a
attack.
TP on Arteezy. And there's a Team Spirit between Arteezy and his base.
Oh no. Okay, so to negate the top. Yeah, but that's still not his base.
That's a long way away from the base.
Dire are
He's got to take the
scanning.
long walk.
Long
The
walk.
well played's coming out from the
Oh
team.
no.
And they're going to see him up top too on the creep wave. They're brag. Okay,
Well, this is probably a Rex.
very likely.
Where's his courier?
It's going up
coming
there.
out.
It's on its way now.
Has fallen.
Yeah, that will be a set of racks. Not able to put anything together for that one.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
Maybe
under
they can keep the
attack.
range racks up. They will. Oh, maybe not actually. The damage.
Nope, too strong.
They got collapse. Easily got it there with a neutral.
And now huge lead for Spirit. Arteezy I mean, those buybacks hurt so much. 4 buybacks, unable to get pretty much anything out of it. He'll have his Aghanims done, but he's almost doubled from Hayatoro now at this point.
If this Terrorblade is not controlled in the team fight, he just can't run in as this Bloodseeker. He's been handed over a cheese.
Okay, I mean, Abed does have a refresher. Okay, so the plan will be get magnetized to last for 40 seconds or 50 seconds or something like that with this timeless relic as well. It's a ton of damage, but...
So looking fine. Smoke up from TSpirit. They're ready for a Shopify Rebellion to come towards them here.
They're ready to end this one.
Is under attack.
Those 4 buybacks being used, if they find any of those targets.
A crit! Gonna see him.
Arteezy spotted.
They're gonna try and go with the jump. Arteezy's already had to put the BKB, and he has to run. Stamping's gonna be used to get the control on the line. Look at burst through the Pango. Can they finish the Pango off? They can.
Arteezy though.
Down. But Yatoro just coming in with a big DPS, cleaning up Arteezy. Saberlight got the invis helping him out for now. Arbet's gonna put the refresher for the second round of the BKB. Jump 40. Yatoro bursting for Yatoro. The kick from Arbet. The triple kill from Arbet. As Arbet is rectifying the team fight here for Shopify Rebellion. And he's not done yet. He'll get the Swarf on towards Collapse. Collapse. He's incredibly low. The buybacks have come out. The triple buybacks from TSpirit in an effort to continue to hold this fight in their favor. They'll get crit.
Holy crap, the damage that Abed was able to do there with his refresher. What? It was actually more the centaur, to be honest with you.
He's
but
still hanging around outside the base. I don't know if he's going to be able to find anything from this sort of angle.
I mean,
maybe he could cut a creep wave or something and find a courier.
It's 2 heroes versus the world
here. It is. And Yatoro, he's going for the base. Going for the end. No buybacks. Is there anything Abed and Fly can pull off? Fly does have Dark Portrait at the ready.
Oh, I think they even tried to swap the cheese into play for Arteezy to keep him alive in the fight, but he just got killed way too quick.
He got handed that before the fight. I guess he just didn't get it off.
No, I don't think so. Just way too much damage.
I mean, Abed and Fly, they've got to try something. As the tier 4s are falling, Abed will give it a shot. In he goes. He'll get the stone connection, but the roars there. Fly jumps forward. We'll get the Dark Portrait out. But Abed, he's going to be going down. Caught by the root. Nothing to be done at this point. He's got a buyback, but the throne's exposed. The game is over. GG is called. TSpirit will be moving on to the grand finals.